Welcome back to another episode of FNC Aquatics. This is not going to be an ordinary episode because this is going to be extraordinary. Because in this episode, we are going to be going on a quest. When I went to the beach, I met this guy. This is Mr. Hermit, and he is like the lead expeditionist in this journey of ours. And he's talking to me. He told me that there is a prophecy of a giant goldfish in this island. And I've talked to the locals, and I was confused because goldfish on the beach? I mean, goldfishes are freshwater, but the locals, they have claimed that they've seen a giant fish, shining gold, swimming at like 200 kilometers per hour. So, yeah, Mr. Hermit told me that there is a prophecy about that kind of fish, the fish that has gone through the abuse of his awful owners, and then one day he was just thrown in a toilet. But that toilet didn't lead to the sewers, it led to the beach. And then that goldfish evolved to be a sea goldfish. And because of the large body of water, he has grown to a giant size. And then that is what we're going to do today. In this video, we are going to look for the legendary sea giant goldfish. And this cave here, there have been rumors that the locals have seen the goldfish hiding in this cave. This is like his little hiding spot. And then we have just confirmed that piece of information with this. This is the giant poop of our goldfish we're trying to look for. And why is it black? Because we don't have any goldfish pellets here in the sea. He has been eating deep sea creatures in the depths, like 3,000 kilometers deep. And that's what makes his poop black. And we're in this island right now. This is where you can find a cave. And basically, this is his own little adobe, his own home. And this fish is here. Basically, he keeps them here for snacks. These guys don't know. They're just gonna be eaten later when the goldfish is hungry. But right now, the goldfish is not here because it is low tide, and he's down in the depths looking for more snacks to feed on. Oh, this is crazy. I'm actually kind of scared. Look at this guy. This is such a poor guy. He doesn't know he's gonna be eaten. No. And we have some mud skippers here, if that's what you call them. And yeah, look at this rock. This rock was supposed to be like a giant rock, but the goldfish probably like bumped into it and then it just tore the upper part of this rock. That just goes to show what kind of creature we're dealing with. A very large creature with strength we cannot measure. Very dangerous, and now we're gonna leave the island because it's getting high, the water's getting high, and it's dangerous. You can't stay there. We're probably gonna turn to black poop if you stay there for too long. But now we're just gonna go to our next destination for more clues. So now we have arrived at our destination, and they call this the fish sanctuary just because and only because the goldfish cannot swim here because it's too shallow. And we're actually here because some locals have mentioned that the giant goldfish have laid up some eggs that washed up to those fish sanctuary. But unfortunately, we didn't find anything. But I did find this, a fossilized giant baby goldfish. No, I'm joking. But anyway, the quest has failed. We didn't find anything. But we did bring home a baby giant goldfish. Look at this guy. He just let us take him, and because he has evolved, he can actually breathe out of water. So now we're home. We didn't find any giant goldfish. We're gonna have to go back in the next season because he's out there trying to mate. Because there's actually another prophecy that there's not just one giant goldfish, there's two. So we're just gonna find out in the next years. But here we're home and we're gonna check out on the regular size goldfishes. And these guys, the platies that have been multiplying a bunch, the glow tetras, and then our neon, black neon tetras, and then cardinal tetras, and the cal the beta. Look at this guy. He's just chilling. Always chilling, just laying on the leaves and sleeping. He's kind of a lazy beta, but I'm good with that. And yeah, so we actually arrived with some package. So I ordered some package, and as you can see, it's nighttime now. I'm just gonna fast forward to this video. So I got some package. I ordered some stuff online, and I'm gonna show you why and what we're gonna be using these items for. So I'm gonna unpack this with you guys, and I'm gonna show you what we bought. So first, we have some lamp. Some aquarium lights, and then our filter sponge, a sponge filter. And this sponge filter is not the regular sponge filter we use. It is the one we can stick into the glass, and this is gonna really help save some space for the tank. And it, if the water or the air is strong enough, it can actually push out some water on top of that output hole on top of this filter sponge. So yeah, pretty interesting, and it saves a lot of space, especially if you're trying to occupy the whole ground of your tank. That's gonna be really useful. And we have some lights here. I think this is 9 watts, and it's pretty cheap. I got it for like 150 pesos on Shopee. And yeah, it's a very good quality light. This is actually the same light I'm using for my 15-gallon and 10-gallon tank. It just has a different packaging, but it is identical. This is, I think it's just the same light, but different packaging. So that's it. That's all we got from our order. So the filter sponge, the sponge filter. Why am I switching the words? It's a sponge filter. So we're gonna test the light for in this cube tank. So this is the cube tank. This is the new cube tank. Technically, it is second hand, but I did wash it, and now it looks brand new. So we bought this because I'm actually planning to breed some shrimps. I'm planning to set this up as our first ever shrimp only tank. So I am planning to breed some shrimps, and this cube tank is gonna work really well with those shrimps. And yeah, I'm just gonna use this small hanging sponge filter because shrimps don't really produce that much bioload, so we're not gonna need a whole lot of filtration. And sponge filters are like the most ideal filters for shrimps because the muck that stucks in the sponge, the shrimps can just graze over those and clean those up and eat them. So yeah, it's very good for shrimps. So we're gonna test the light, and it's pretty bright actually. Look at that. That is so bright. And for 150 pesos, that's like $3. It has 3 modes. So it's switchable. It has this all red mode, and then we have some like all, blue, green, and red. No, there's no green actually. White, blue, and red light mode, and yeah, the all white mode. So pretty nice. You can like cycle through the options to see what works best for your plants and for your fishes. And I would like to use the red light for my glow tetras because that really pops their color. So we have some old aqua soil, the leftover aqua soil we used from our previous projects, and this is gonna be enough for this tank. And we also have some unopened switch aqua soil. So this is like the finer aqua soil compared to that one in the plastic bag. So that's gonna do really well with some plants. And I am planning to carpet this with some pearlweed. So yeah, that we're gonna make a video on that. But for now, I'm just gonna end the video. Unfortunately, we didn't catch any giant goldfish, but here are our baby goldfishes. They are so cute. I love them so much. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm really loving the support. Currently, I'm like 82 subscribers, but still, that's like organic subscribers because I'm not really marketing my channel to my friends and family. I have a few friends here that have subscribed, but like 82 subscribers from people I don't know, that's actually crazy, and I'm proud of that. So thank you guys for all your support, and if you have any comments or any suggestions for some content, don't be shy to comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.